Radio 7, everybody. I'm Mercedes Wilson.
And I'm Autumn Lewandowski. Hello, everyone.
Hello. You know what? I'm so excited to chat because we have some really good conversations, but there are some that I think I get really excited about.
Okay.
Like
All
really,
right.
really, really excited about.
Which are
Because is your phone bombarded with ads?
when I'm looking at like social media and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, even on my TV now, because we stream, you stream, right?
Yes.
There's ads everywhere. And do you notice that they're tailored to your conversations?
I do. I find it, I'm trying to think when I'm watching TV if I see things that are kind of a part of my daily life.
Mm-hmm. That you
And I
talk
guess-
about.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not so much on TV, but on my phone. And actually, the reason why it isn't, I would think, on our TV is because we use someone else's.
So it's listening to the owner.
Yeah, it's connected to their iPad opposed to ours.
Yeah.
So we could see like, oh, that's what she was looking up.
Oh, that's good. So you
Yeah.
can call that person like, so what have you been up to lately? But like, I noticed that if I talk about red polka dot shoes, all of a sudden I see red polka dot shoes
I know.
everywhere on social media.
Yeah.
Do you consider that an intrusion? Like, is that an intrusion?
It totally is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've tried to kind of shut all of that off.
How?
How? Well, there is in your settings that you could shut off like background something or other. I don't know. I always make my husband do it.
You have to show me.
I'll text him.
Now, the one thing I do like is when I say, I need new clothes, I do see the cutest outfits, though. I mean, that part I don't mind.
There are some, at least if you're getting ads, you would like to see ones that maybe you would use.
Yeah.
So I get that.
But isn't it an invasion of privacy, though?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can absolutely agree with that. I mean, especially around the holiday time when the little voices, which are my kids, run around talking about all the things they want for the holiday season.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, it is everywhere on my phone, and every place is offering me a discount to get these gifts. I am so like, it's everywhere. Like,
that can be helpful because if you
You
forget, if they're all, mama, I want this, and you're just like, whatever, okay, yeah, sure. Well, now your phone is keeping track. You don't even need a list.
no,
no,
we need to go back to the magazine, the big magazines we had to carry around.
I go searching for them.
Do you find them?
Yes. Target has one. Amazon will send you one. So Amazon, we couldn't.
What parent would do that to themselves?
Well,
my girls would ask for everything.
Well, and Natalia has. She circles everything, but then we kind of go back to it, a couple weeks later and go, would you really want this? Or would you really want that?
Yeah.
And we love doing that. Like, it's sad that they don't get to experience like Toys R Us and be able to walk through the aisles and, have so much fun. I mean, all the big box stores have toy aisles,
but there's nothing like Toys R Us, though.
There's not a toy, it's not Toys R Us.
So what other places have the magazines? You said Amazon?
So Amazon does. Now, they were all not sold out because they can give them to you for free.
Yeah.
They can ship them for free, but they didn't have any more. So we had it shipped to us in Spanish.
Oh, that is so cute. So
I didn't know the technical name of them, but I knew what they were by the pictures.
But you can go right to Amazon and type it in, and they'll ship you one.
Yes, I believe that's how we got it.
I'm going to look for that.
Yeah, and I don't remember if there was a Walmart one, but I know Target has them. But you have to go up to like their desk and ask for them. They don't just display them all willy-nilly. Like, hey, they're here.
They should.
You gotta go and ask them.
Do you remember doing that? Like, I used to love flipping through all of those pages, and I used to go through it like 10 times.
There was I think it was or Sears. I think Sears had like this big catalog, and I would always go through all of it. Yeah. It wasn't just because there were kids stuff in there, but it was just everything. I'm like, oh. let's see if I would pick out the most expensive pots and pans. And I would. I'm like, hey, I got good taste,
You were picking out pots and pans?
Yeah, anything, everything.
Oh, I love
anything.
it.
Yeah.
I think JCPenney had one too.
Stuff like that.
I think JCPenney had one too. Yeah.
Fun.
So when we're looking the celebrity endorsements, when you see a celebrity endorsement, does that have the same effect that kind of like magazines had for us, for our kids, you think, or even for us?
Talking about our kids now?
Yeah, like the celebrity endorsement or endorsements for certain things. I know our kids gravitate to it, like, oh my gosh, so and so from YouTube says this is the best. This is the next best thing.
I'm
Mom.
sure. I don't think Natalia is at the age where that really matters so much just yet.
Does it do it for you?
No. I don't care what celebrities say about things.
See, now I do it for like skincare products and things like sometimes hair care products, but that's more of like a friends and family. I go by what works for my friends and family.
Right. Too. Yeah. You have to see what they're, I don't, sometimes they're just selling a product, Yeah. So I don't really, unless they've created it and they're using it. Yeah. They have testimonies from years of, it's not their wheelhouse. So why would it be that important to them?
Okay. So it's settled. Autumn still wants the big booklets.
I do. And I will search for them.
and I'm going to order one. And we'll be right back with more.
All right, so let's do some would you rathers with everybody.
Yes. And we want to hear your comments. So
I want to hear what everyone else has to say. Would you rather only watch movies for the rest of your life or only watch TV shows?
That's a good one. Definitely TV shows.
I'm thinking TV shows as well. Because there's multiple.
Yeah, like series.
Series, episodes.
Yeah.
Things like that. And because there's streaming services now, I think, that their episodes are longer. They're more in depth. Like a movie may only be 2 hours, but like a movie series could be 20 hours long or something like that.
Yeah. And are you a binge watcher when you have time?
Yeah, I am.
And what type of shows do you like to binge watch?
Very lighthearted, easy, non-thrilling.
I like how you're saying it slow. Non-thrilling.
Yes, like the stereotypical like chick flicks. Just I could watch Hallmark movies for the rest of my life. Now I would rather have them in series form, but like Emily in Paris. Have you ever seen Emily in Paris? Great show.
It's a series.
Yeah. Yeah. That's more of a new one. Friends was awesome.
Friends was good. We watch a lot of different ones. I cannot do blood and gore.
No,
cannot do blood and gore, but I do like The Resident, and it's an older show, doctor shows, kind of like the Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, yeah.
Type. I can do a little bit of suspense, just a little.
Yeah.
My heart can't take too much.
Me either.
Too much. But I can do a little bit of, yeah. So
we kind of binge.
Yes, that was a good one. Welcome back to Studio 7. So we're having a really good conversation here talking about personalized ads and celebrity endorsements and what we think about them. And then another part that is tacked on to that are all these subscription services.
Right. You order or buy these subscriptions,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're having to choose which ad you would want to watch on these subscriptions
Yeah.
as well. Are they saving us money? Are they saving you money?
I don't know. I just know that before we got rid of cable, we were paying over $300.
I hear that a lot. See, I never had cable.
Okay.
I never did it whatsoever. I just had my bunny ears, and that was it.
See, I need to be more like you and have my bunny ears and be happy. But we were paying $300 and then still had the Netflix and maybe one other. So my husband says, let's save money.
Mm-hmm.
We get rid of cable. You still have to have Wi-Fi because you're streaming. And now we have every subscription out there.
Right.
Like you name the streaming
Mm-hmm,
service,
mm-hmm.
we have it.
Do you share with anyone?
Why you want to share? I know you like to share.
Yeah. Like if I got a subscription, you can have a subscription. Do you do that with anybody?
No, because then you're going to see what we talk about because you're going to see our ads. Yes, actually we don't. We don't share, but no one ever asked us either. No one ever asked us either. But we have literally everything. We have Peacock, we have Hulu, we have Netflix, we have Disney, we have, what is it, Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
We have them all.
Right.
I think it's crazy.
Yeah. So you have all these subscriptions. They all, essentially are going up. More and more different subscriptions are coming out because they all want a piece of the pie. And, how do you get exactly what you want when you have them on, 4 different platforms or something? It blows my mind.
And now regular TV cable shows are kind of jumping over too. So, I mean, I know my husband is a big WWE fan. Is anyone in your house?
No.
I mean, you got to have a subscription for that.
Oh, sure.
He's a Lakers fan, so we don't get those games local. So he has the NBA subscription.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is nuts in my house. I'm like, we have to be paying more than what we were for
I
cable.
know. Yeah, there's the Apple and
we have
HBO.
That.
And
I'm just like, we don't need all of this. And you want to know what I watch? 2 shows on Netflix. It's just like when you had cable. You have 400 channels and you watch 2 of them.
Yeah, my favorites are like the HGTV, like housing stuff, and
those are good.
Or like going to different areas like beachfront property or that type of stuff. Yeah. I love just having that stuff on in the background while I'm cleaning. No, you can't.
Oh.
No, you get 2, 4, 7, 29, 49, all the dot 1, 2, 3s, like that type of stuff, but nothing.
Okay. So what about subscriptions outside of that? Because my husband is also infamous for subscribing for anything that will let you sign up for the gas station, Walgreens, CVS. I mean, like any place I go, they say, do you have and I'm like, I'm sure I do. And we punch it in and it's always there.
Yeah. Well, you get some good deals when you do
Don't
that.
enable this behavior.
Well, I can't leave a coupon if it's calling me. So yes, I do. Yeah, I have my phone number in a lot of places. Yeah. But, you have your grocery stores and it's really convenient it's not great that they're tracking what you're purchasing. But, if there is a recall or something, it comes right to you. They know, that you bought that batch or whatever whatever it is.
Yeah.
So there's a convenience in it that you kind of
like a trade-off.
Right.
They get our information and we get some
Stay
coupons. Safe. and it's true because every time we go to the store, they print out receipts and I'm freaked out. I'm not going to lie, every single time because every receipt is relevant to my household.
Yeah.
Every receipt is relevant. And I'm like, it's a good thing because you want to use it, but it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of creepy.
A sign of the times. They've been doing it forever and now it's just even more prevalent. You go somewhere and they've got kind of like the Apple screen or whatever it is, and you pay with your credit card and you get a buzz to your phone with the receipt. I'm like, I didn't ask for that. They're like, oh, you must have used it somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
And then again, with the influencer thing everywhere, like even when I'm pumping gas at the gas station, you're watching TV with influencers telling you how you're going to save money on gas. So it's not just how I was talking about skincare or something. It's everywhere.
Yeah, they have like would you rathers and things like that at the gas station. I'm like, you're gonna make me overpump.
And you know what? And I think they're taping us too. Because have you ever seen those videos where they play music and folks are boogieing at the gas station? That is me. If they ever play those back, you would catch me dancing at the pump on a regular basis.
At least they have it where it's something you want to listen to.
But it's influence. I mean, if Mario Lopez is talking to me at the gas station and he's dancing, I'm gonna dance with him.
You're having a dance
right.
off the gas station.
I am dancing with him. So I mean, is that it? Listen, it's not going anywhere. But again, is it realistic, or is it even a positive thing? Like a few conversations ago, you mentioned. You remember the day when celebrities, you just knew what they did and that was it. But now they're like everywhere.
Right. Yeah. They were just that character. Yeah. And it's like, let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
And then you get to know like what they like or don't like. Like, it's just too much.
Yeah.
Like everybody needs to have their own little space.
Yeah.
Privacy. And I think a lot of what on Instagram or, any social media platform, people are showing you what they want you to see too. So now
that is true.
Everyone's thinking, oh, this is their real life, when really it's an edited form of their life.
That is true.
So
very edited.
It's a sticky slope there.
It is. But you will catch me boogieing at the gas station.
Slippery slope.
I got you. I understand. Yeah. I got you. But we can always boogie at the gas station. We'll be right back. So you want me to start it like she did? Okay. All right. So we're going to do another Would You Rather. And of course, we want you to comment.
Yeah. Comment. Tell us what you think.
Yeah. So would you rather be a character in your favorite movie or the star of a movie that no one sees?
Why would you? What's the point of being a star if no one sees it?
I don't know. Be practice. Maybe if you're really good, you'd be. I don't know. I don't know. So I take it you'd want to be a character in your favorite.
Character in your favorite movie, probably.
But what if that character is just somebody that walks by in the background?
That's all right. It's your favorite movie. You get to like rewatch it. I guess.
So you like Spider-Man is doing his thing, and you just walk by in the background, and you take that.
Well, someone would see it. Star of your own movie.
Yeah.
And no one sees it.
I mean, your family would.
It says no one. And your poor family. Here, please watch my movie because no one else is. I don't know. Does it like? I would like to know what people think about this, because the latter just doesn't make any sense to me.
And you'd be that person that goes, "My part is coming up. My part is coming up," and then you just walk by the camera.
If I'm a character in the movie, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think I'd care that I'm in the movie.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I think I'd want to be a star of a movie no one sees to get practice. So then maybe I can be a character in one of my favorite movies. I don't know.
I wouldn't want the practice.
My family will watch it. So somebody is going to watch it.
Someone will have to see it.
Yes. This was great. This was great.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're moving on to the next topic, remakes and reboots. Yeah. What do we think about them? Are they innovative, should you just leave the best
Leave well enough
alone?
alone.
What do you think?
I am divided because there are some remakes out there that I think are great.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like nostalgia, but then it's like, why did you have to change that character? Like, what were some of
Right.
your favorite shows? Like, we had the TGIF,
Yes.
like the Family Matters.
Right. Well, do they do like remakes of
They did,
TV
but
shows?
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Uh-huh.
There's a new one out, Bel Air, and it's totally different than the original.
Right.
I mean, same character names, but totally different.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, and so with the remakes, I think they're like bringing people up to speed. Like, this is life today.
Well, I mean, why don't you just create something original? Like Ghostbusters. The original Ghostbusters is fine the way it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why are we remaking?
I think you can have some fun with Ghostbusters, though. You don't think so?
You could, but I don't know. I think it was the best when it was original.
Have you seen the new Beetlejuice?
I haven't.
I'm looking forward to seeing it, but
I don't think I've heard good reviews. No? I thought I heard it was okay, but it's just, it's not the original. Or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. They remade that one and it's more dark. I think it might go more towards what the book actually is like, but it's just not the original.
Yeah. So I guess it just has to be your cup of tea. Like, it has to be the show that you loved, that you're willing to give another chance to, because there's certain shows I'd be like, I'm down to at least give it a try.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind watching them, but I think I'll always compare them and probably not feel as nostalgic about it.
Yeah, I think I can agree with you there. But hey, I'm down for. I mean, what was one of your favorite shows growing up? What if they
Full
tried
House?
Okay,
Full
what if
House,
they tried to, I mean, of course not the original, but like Home Alone. What if aren't they redoing a Home Alone?
I don't know.
Like, if they did a Home Alone, you can bet it's going to be really funny. I would watch it again.
I would, but I would also think that the regular Home Alone is better.
Like, see, you're already thinking it before you watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it has that name, then that's what you're going to go in thinking of.
Yeah.
When you watch it, if it's going to be something completely different, then call it something completely different. Like with Spider-Man, how many Spider-Man movies are there? And I never understood why there were so many of the same one. I'm like, okay, so there's a Spider-Man like 1, 2, 3, but then there's another Spider-Man, and then there's another Spider-Man, and I'm like, I can't keep this straight.
Now, see, I'm not a big Spider-Man fan, so it really didn't. Like, after like the 10th one, I stopped. No.
Yeah. Well, I was never really into, like, I always liked movies that were kind of real, not fictitious.
Like Transformers.
Yeah, like I was never into. They're really cool. If they were real, those would be awesome. But like when Avengers came out, like I started watching.
Avengers is not real.
No, it's not. Oh. But that started me down the path of liking that type of movie.
Okay. I was going to say, Autumn.
And then they were all intertwined. And, and it went from like Avengers and Wolverine. And, it just.
Yeah. And I love those.
And then I never really was into comic books growing up. But then I started to care about it. My husband knew all about it. I'm like, so tell me. It was like a soap opera. And I was like, oh, this is what's going on now. This is crazy.
So do you have a favorite between Marvel or DC? Favorite characters?
I mean, I've got a favorite character.
Who?
It's Thor.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Okay. And why do you like Thor?
Well, he is really funny in the last movie that came out.
Is that really?
Why do you like him?
Because he's really cute. That's why. Because he's
he's adorable. But I like all of them, really. I like Guardians of the Galaxy.
I can't get with Guardians of the Galaxy. I try.
It's funny. They're really like quirky, cute movies.
I've tried to.
No?
I've tried. But Thor, it's my guy. Bumblebee, that's my guy from Transformers. That is my guy.
Well, and so he's got like that sense of humor too. The last Thor movie, which I don't even know what it was called, but there was so much, just I don't know, quirky, cute humor within it that I'm like, oh, I really love this movie.
Yeah, Wolverine,
yeah,
it's my guy. He's also like cute.
That. Deadpool. That's a fun one. That's a little, I mean, it's different. That's dark. I think that's DC, right? Is that DC?
It's Marvel? I don't know why I can't do Deadpool.
Well, Ryan Reynolds is really funny.
He is.
And he brings that into the character. But he also like makes fun of his movie because he doesn't have like any of the good characters in it, and there's like, oh, just a cameo, and you see him like as they walk past the door, it's like all the good adventures or not the good. Was it the good ones or like the bad? They're like, we can't even get the A-list good adventures in our movie. So, I mean, I think stuff like that's pretty funny.
Yeah. I love it when they throw comedy in, but I am a superhero buff when it's Thor, Wolverine, or Transformers.
Is Transformers superheroes?
Absolutely. That is blasphemy.
I don't know. I think it's a whole different genre.
It is. Those. It's just, we're just going to end the show here. Autumn and I have to talk, friends. Thank you for watching Studio 7.
See you next time.